Dr. Joe Dispenza.
Be really careful about this. I think there's two times the door to the subconscious mind opens up. When we wake up in the morning and we go to bed at night, and it's simple brain chemistry and simple physiology. We have a circadian rhythm. As soon as there's light, our body has been pretty much programmed that we begin to release serotonin and different chemicals that kind of wake us up. So our brain waves go from delta to theta to alpha to beta, and you kind of slide up this way, and then you're back to conscious awareness, local in space and time. When you go to bed at night, you go from beta to alpha to theta to delta, and you slide down. Now, if you're stressed, you can't stop thinking. You stay in beta, and your thinking actually is arousing the body because you're thinking about your problems. You can't slide down, right? So those 2 points in the day, when we wake up in the morning and go to bed at night, when alpha, where our analytical facilities are suppressed, we're in theta, we're in a hypnotic state. And the door between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind is wide open. What separates the conscious mind from the subconscious mind is the analytical mind. So as you suppress analytical facilities, you can program anybody to do anything. So then what really happens for most people before they even reach for their cell phone, and by the way, the statistics are 86% of the people in the Western world, first thing they do is they reach for the cell phone and they connect to everything that's known.
And why is that a problem?
Well, I would never tell people how to think, but I would give them information to cause them to think. So the device is reminding them of things that are known. And every person, every object, everything, every place is mapped neurologically in our brain because we've experienced it. And then we have an emotion associated with our coworker, with our boss, with our ex, with our whoever. And so the moment we start responding, now we start feeling the same way. So now the environment is actually controlling the person's feelings and thoughts.
Yeah.
And anything that controls the way we feel and the way we think, we're victims to. So something's programming us to think and feel a certain way. There's nothing wrong with that. You should check your text, and do whatever you need to do. But the first thing in the morning, if the door between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind is open, why don't we program a new behavior? Why don't we rehearse a different way of being with our children, with our spouse, in our Zoom meetings, when we're alone, when we're in traffic? Is there a better way to evolve our experience? So if you're truly...
Thank you so much for mentioning this, Joe Dispenza, because most people, they don't know what even mind wave cycle is. They don't know how their mind, subconscious mind works. So the moment I heard about this video and read his book, so basically, when you're alpha state, it's like pretty much this is where you absorb and learn new things, and you get that when you sleeping, and also the moment you wake up, that's 5 seconds before you thinking. You can learn new things, and then after 5 seconds, the moment you start thinking, you're gonna go to low beta. So after low beta, it's like your 5 senses be open. You go to school, you just brush your teeth, just take a shower, and then go to class. And then after the class, if you have for example, if the teacher be like, oh, by the way, I didn't tell you guys, you have a quiz at the end of the class, and then you'd be like, you don't know about it, so you're gonna go to mid beta, which is you don't know about the exam, and then you're scared and everything. So it's hard for you to go back to low beta and alpha set, because you're so literally unexpected exam quiz. But the moment the teacher be like, okay, if you guys don't pass this exam, you guys are gonna fail, and then you're not gonna graduate. And the moment he says that, you become so angry. How come you guys didn't tell us? And then when you do this, when you become angry, you become to high beta. So when you become the high beta, you're so angry, but you cannot move back to low beta because you're so pissed, because you really want the scholarship, you want to graduate, but now if you don't pass this exam, you don't study, it's unexpected. So the moment this thing happen, you cannot learn. So you have two choices. Either you're gonna go drink alcohol and then move back to low beta, reducing your mind, or smoke cigarette, or you can go meditations, which is a good way to relax and calm your mind of the voice of your mind, so that anger will have to come down back to low beta, because you cannot study. So the moment you do this, and then you become, for example, if you go back to meditations and be like, okay, you're gonna calm yourself, and then you go to theta. Theta means like pretty much your body is asleep and then your mind is literally like awakened. So that's theta. So delta is like your mind is sleep, deep sleep, your body's deep sleep. So that's the moment you like, when you sleep, you're gonna go back to alpha state. That's what they say, don't watch a movie before you sleep, because you're gonna go straight alpha state then back to delta. So because you cannot think. So the moment you can, it's better for you, the moment you reach alpha state, it's like when you think early in the morning, or when you focus more than 15 minutes on one thing. So for example, if you read a book, and then if you stop thinking, you're gonna go to alpha state. If you watch a movie for like 15 minutes, and after 15 minutes, when you stop thinking, because you just like deeply watching in that movie, you go back to like alpha state, because you stop thinking. The moment you start thinking, you're gonna go back to low beta. So all this, if you know this timing, you can like create everything. But most people, they just go through like known all the movies, or social media or something. So now the environment will control them instead of like they controlling their emotions. So the outside environment will control the emotions, so they feel bad when they see bad movies or bad people. They feel so good when they see something good. So the environment, the outside environment, will control the outside emotions. So we are saying, why don't you control your inside emotion by you feeding whatever you want to see through your alpha state. So when you wake up in the morning, watch good stuff, got something good. Don't watch the news, just watch just good stuff, and then you can watch the news after that, after you really build your emotions. So thank you so much for sharing this. Hope this thing makes sense to you guys, and thank you so much for sharing this wonderful teaching, Dr. Joe, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.